Hi all, Hal here with more 7 Days to Die, and I am joined, as always, by Silver. Hey Silver, how you doing tonight?
Hey Hal, doing just spiffy. How about yourself?
I can't complain. The random crash earlier, the pseudo death wasn't making my day, that's for sure.
Eh, it happens. Yeah, once you get your death calluses on, it's nothing. I mean, look at me.
Well, the kill death thing isn't that far off this time. I mean, it's the death. It's not like last time where we had like 30 deaths in the first day or so.
Yeah, true. We just kind of broke through that barrier and got to the next level.
Yeah, so it's definitely a good thing. So this time we're doing the crafting this time, right? We're building out. You had something that you were doing for the entryway, and I'm going to be working down here in the bottom of the mine.
Pretty much, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So go ahead
Here.
and describe what you've done so far.
Okay. So what I've been doing is working since we're working down here in the crafting and living area. Is we've built out a little bit more of a framework, and we're going to be closing in the roof area over the lower crafting, and that'll give us a second floor to start building from. And that way we'll have like maybe residential, or if we want to put something else in it up here, maybe like a weapon dedicated crafting space, while we have the refining and cooking areas downstairs. Just various things. And then we're going to be working on a spiral staircase, or at least the start of the spiral staircase, going from that back corner area up to the where the stairs lead in, and eventually that will continue all the way up to the surface, and we're going to put a tower on top of that, barring Alpha 13 dropping between now and
Right.
then.
And while Hal is doing that, as you can see here, I've basically created a concrete bulkhead because, well, don't look at the clock. It means nothing. It's not the day that you think it is.
Yeah.
But we were anticipating the day 7 horde, so I figured putting in a series of bulkheads would kind of delay the inevitable. And so I'm going to be setting up a second bulkhead down here, and that one there is pretty much good to go.
Nice. Yeah, so what Silver was talking about is once again the server was reset. This time we didn't lose our save game, thankfully. Um, but it did reset to day one. So what we're going to do is we're playing out today and tomorrow's episode. And what we will do is we will reset to early morning day 6 for next week. And then that way we'll be able to basically pick up where we left off. All of this was done before the reset. It's just, yeah, it wasn't a good thing.
I got a question for you, Hal.
Okay.
Did you strip down before we started recording?
No.
Okay, because before we were recording, you were a well-dressed, respectable young woman. Now you are, but for a sec there, you were in your thong and panties, which was a bit make me wonder if the server was flipping out again.
I think it was because of that random like pseudo crash I ran into.
Okay.
Basically, the server had me in one state and I was actually in another.
Okay, well, I figured I'd bring it up since it might give Shirley some peace of mind. You pantsless wonder you.
Yeah, I'm not running around without pants right now. It's too cold outside.
Yeah, tell me about it.
It's like we're getting snow in the tunnel.
Oh, don't even say that S word, man.
Oh, come on. What's wrong with snow?
I live in Michigan. I could tell you about 1,000 things that's wrong with snow.
Snow is always fun. As
Mm-hmm.
long as you're not an adult. If you're an adult, snow sucks.
Snow is fun for the first 5 minutes, and then it is hell.
Yeah.
Frozen, wet hell.
Yeah, especially if you're the one shoveling it.
Exactly what I mean, man.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna start working on the lower area here, and I did do a quick mock-up on it, and we found that we do have enough room that if we do a 5 count, right? So off of this wall here, 3, 4, 5. That this one pillar is enough to support the entire area, because that way it's within 5 blocks of any one wall. So we're going to go ahead and finish this off. I don't know if you're going to be working up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just getting in the basics in so everybody can see, the bulkhead idea that I have. It's also a bulkhead slash kill spot, so yeah. So if you go cross-eyed, if you guys are watching on ViewSync and you go cross-eyed, sorry.
It was intentional.
Accidentally on purpose, indeed.
Uh-huh. Don't believe him. It was actually it was intentional, 100% fully intentional.
Premeditated.
So, and then yeah, basically we're just going to continue this and finish off the area like this. I also have a bit of an idea for what I want to do on the back wall here, but we're going to leave that as a little bit of a surprise later on, I think.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Alright, so I'm just going to keep working on here.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to fill in this open space here with iron bars. Like so. And the intention with this is if they break past the bulkhead up there and clog up against this door and wall, we can pop them with arrows.
So I'm going to go ahead and start filling this stuff in so we can get the slightly increased strength, just in case things do decide to fall apart. I'm going to take that one out. So what's great is, watch, I'm going to get all of this done, and the whole thing's going to collapse on me.
Don't
And
say
I'm gonna
that.
be trapped under like a giant pile of wood debris.
Don't say that. You'll actually make it come true, man.
I might. Or with my luck, Mad Mole's listening, and he's just saying, "Oh,
Shh. No, 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 no. We do not. We do not. We do not incur the wrath of the mole man. We're underground, remember?
yeah." Well, as long as he doesn't bring his digging zombies, that's all I care about.
Yeah, true.
Regular zombies I can handle. Digging zombies, yeah, no. Oh, I ran out of lumber. I think I have some more logs down here in storage somewhere. One of the storage areas.
Eventually, we'll get around to sorting them, and we'll know it by heart.
Yeah, I've been slowly doing that as I'm working with this stuff, but
Yeah.
we're still trying to get everything sorted out as fast as possible.
Yep.
So yeah, with this area down here is almost done. And before anyone asks, yes, we have talked about trying to put doors over here, but because of the way that the double stairs work, putting the doors in, we can do it. Yeah, what do you think? Should we put the doors in?
Yeah.
I know how to put a double door in. It's a pain in the butt, but it can be done.
Well, I haven't seen it done myself, so or done it myself, so I'd be curious to see how you do it.
Alright.
I'm sure there's others that they would like to see that as well.
Well, if you want to head down here, I'll show you really quick.
Okay, well, let me see if I can get this
Or-
block in place first.
Oh yeah. Well, whenever you're ready, you don't have to come down right now. I can do it later.
And if worse comes to worse, I can watch the replay.
Alright, so that is the lower area secure. We now have a nice platform up here that we can build from if we need to do anything. I'm not sure what we'll put up here. I'm thinking I do want to put something up here though. I'll have to think about it. Ultimately, what I'm planning on doing with this particular area is taking what we have below us, that one wall there, and reinforcing this all the way up and block this in so that it becomes one large wooden bunker. And then Silver's actually been making concrete. So what we can do is once we have all of this done, is put a layer of concrete on top of all of it and frame it out that way. So just to give you guys an idea, some of the things that we've been talking about and trying to figure out which way makes the most sense. For this, yeah, I think I am going to frame out the mining area.
Sounds good. It'll keep it stable at least, so it don't collapse on you.
Well, I've been doing the just flattening it out at one level at a time, with whether you're going to use the resources or not. My personal opinion is that's one of the best ways to do it, because then you end up with usable space. But it takes a lot more time, and I don't know how much time we're going to have before Alpha 13 drops, because there are still rumors that they are trying to have it before the end of October. No one's confirming that, obviously.
My guess is it'll probably be the first week in November.
Next year?
Well, sometime between then and now. But I don't know. It just seemed like Alpha 12 dropped first week of the month back in July. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, it sounds about right.
If the pattern continues, that is.
Yeah. We'll see how it actually plays out. But
yeah. Well, don't ask me to put money down on that, because I ain't got none, and I ain't willing to lose it.
All right. So what we're gonna do down here is this is gonna be the spiral staircase area. So that needs to go there.
Check out the view from up here, guys. Yeah. So let's go and see what Hal's doing from a different angle.
Alright, so what I need to do is build these in, and that way we can attach the stairs to those. So I know I've had people ask me before how I build the spiral staircases, because I tend to build these fairly regularly. This is basically what I do every time I build one of these things. So, the people who enjoy it, you're welcome. This is not necessarily the most fun thing to build when you're building these, so come on. Because as you can see, it's really easy to get stuck in various places in here. And if you're not careful with where you're going you're going to end up doing stupid stuff. So,
which is probably something I'll end up doing. Stupid stuff. Or getting stuck doing stupid stuff, so there's that too.
There is that. Normally I normally like having the central column be either concrete or reinforced concrete, but because we're going to be going up through so much stone, I'm not worried about the structural integrity. It should be self-supportive all the way up, in theory.
In theory.
In theory. So let's make some stairs.
And this is the mining area here for you guys at home watching.
I think I need 2 wood frames to do that, so okay. I will apologize in advance for anybody who is hoping that the door trick is more exciting than it actually is. I'm gonna have to pick up some more lumber as well. But yeah, so for the stairs, all it is at this point is just adding them in and making sure they're facing in the right direction. And if you're using the ghost snap, which is why I put the corner blocks in, because it gives you an attach point. And with the auto correct that they do, because it has the auto positioning now, you can just
snap it right into place without having to spin it.
Yep. And there you go. And that's basically that's all it is to it to make the stairs. They're really simple to make. I like them because when they're done, they do look nice finished. One of the things that I do like to do is the redwood stairs. I think the redwood stairs look amazing when you have either the concrete, or if you do one of the adobe bricks for the central column. It has just enough structural integrity to hold the stairs normally, And any place where you may need more, you can always replace it with like a concrete brick of some kind. And then yeah, that's going to be a wall that comes up here. So
I just yeah, I just put in 2 frames here because I fell down through it.
no worries.
Because I'm clumsy, like I pinball off walls, you know.
Yeah, and then under each of the stairs here, what we're going to do is we're going to put the ramps in to basically support and to finish that space off a little bit.
And no, we're not going to stuff Harry Potter down in there.
No, that's for the upper stairs area.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that's pretty much this area. Now for the double doors.
This I'm really curious to see how this works because I tried mangling with them up in there and
yeah, it's
no dice.
It's a pain in the butt because what you have to do is you basically have to trick the system. Let me grab a couple more because I'm gonna need to actually build. I have to place frames, finish the frames. Oops, no, don't want that.
Now, did you show people our one room over here?
No, I did not.
Okay, I'll save that one for you. I will not spoil the joke. or no,
Okay.
no joke. There's no joke involved.
Yeah. Okay, so normally when you're trying to place doors, you have to have everything finished on both sides, right? As you can see, I can't place a door on either side right here. Okay, par for the course, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what you do is you go ahead and you do the 2. Yeah, because you have to finish them,
Oh, okay.
right? And then you place your door. This is easier to do with a chainsaw, but then you remove these 2 blocks.
And then you put in the other door?
Kind of. Basically what you need to do is actually brace the door off of blocks, because the doors don't count for structural integrity when you're placing a second door.
Oh, okay. So you can't... Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So what you have to do then is this, and then you place it off of those blocks, and they may have finally fixed it. Did they finally fix it? They may have finally fixed it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So when you first did this door, you know, mind you, this is for people watching from my side of the view. You rotated the door around so the outside is this way, and then when you build it over here, you rotate it around the opposite way. Is that how you did it?
Yep, just like that.
Okay, so if you didn't catch that, guys, right here is the inside latch of the door. You see the door opens this way. Or maybe I'm backwards on this. I'm not sure. Yeah, see the doors open 2 different ways. And that's how you get in and out. So,
Yep.
yeah, I see how you do it now. That's pretty clever, actually.
Yeah, Z Nation actually showed me that one.
Nice.
Yeah, so one of the things you do have is that it doesn't line up quite perfectly here. The door frames are the same thickness,
Mm-hmm.
but the doors are actually hung on one face of the frame. So like the one here, if you're looking at it from this side, the one to the right is hung on the face of the frame closest to us, and the one on the left is hung on the face of the frame farthest away from us.
I see.
So if you're looking at it from the side, it doesn't quite match up. But if we were to put, you know, a couple of frames on here and frame it all out, you wouldn't really notice it unless you stood right here and looked at it.
Right. It's more noticeable, I think, on this side than that side. But yeah.
You know what? I think I am going to go ahead and just put some frames in here. How many frames can we make? That's more frames than I need.
Well, I got 24 on me if you need any.
Don't you love how he tells you this after I've been making and breaking frames?
Well, you ask and ye shall receive.
Uh-huh. So, what do you think? Just go ahead and frame them in like this?
Looks good. Seems good to me. Yeah.
All right. Actually, I don't need the frame. No, I don't need the frames. I just need a little bit of lumber. But
Oh,
I
I
have a
don't
bunch
have
of
that.
destroyed. I have a bunch of destroyed wood from all the frames I broke. So
Oh, there you go. So you kind of recoup the losses or the
yeah. So we'll go ahead
usage.
and finish this, and that's pretty much it at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to? Did we want? Do we want two more frames over here on above the doors here? No, actually we can't. We'll have to put the ramps in if we do, because it's if we put more frames in, we have that whole hitting the head thing.
Oh yeah.
Actually no,
Yeah,
there is
it's
this
not. It
block
doesn't.
here.
It doesn't seem too bad actually, but
Let's see, how's this gonna look if we do it?
you're gonna do the same thing I was gonna. Quick draw over there.
So yeah, you can get through.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't think
I
it's an impediment. Let's see about going back up though.
it works.
It's not too bad. If you put angle ones in there, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings. If you put any black ones in there, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings. So
Yeah.
either way you go about it, it's fine by me. I mean, whatever appeals to you.
I think I like that better.
Yeah, aesthetically that works best.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go that way.
Yeah. If anything, it gives you the psychological edge of thinking that it's smooth going through instead of like, oh crap, I'm gonna bang my head, and yeah.
Yeah, I think it also takes it. It seems to help with the depth on the door a little bit when you're looking at it.
Yeah.
The doors don't because you can see the base of them. Oh well.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's
you
not
get
too
double
big a
door
deal.
that
Yeah.
way. We'll leave it at that. You get a double door that way.
His and hers doors. Cool.
All right, so we've got that. We've got the stairs, and yeah. So now it's just what the bulkhead, right? The bunker door that you wanted to do.
I kind of already did it. At least
you?
the
Oh.
one.
All right, I'm gonna sneak up there and take a look then. Of course, there's not much sneaking if I'm telling you I'm doing it.
What? What'd you say?
Exactly. Do a little parkour up the hallway here.
Yeah, and my parkour skills is more like parking skills. Both are really bad.
Well, you know, Kristen loves watching me run up and down these, what does she call them, the rabbit holes? Because she keeps rooting for me to break my ankles.
Oh, like I've done twice already.
Oh, very nice. I like this.
Well, hell,
Yeah.
you're already up there. Shit.
Yeah, so we'd be able to defend the zombies as they're coming, or defend against the zombies as they're coming down. We don't want to defend the zombies.
No, that just kind of defeats the purpose. Makes it a challenge though, because I don't think they
Yeah.
want us to defend them.
I'm sure they would be happy if we were defending them as long as, you know, we were throwing each other out to them. So.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then we have the ability to get back out. So yeah, that's actually pretty good. I
Yeah.
like it. I
Yeah.
do like the entrance.
This way, when they come through, they're bottlenecked through the door or whatever opening they tear through. Although up here is 3 layers of concrete, 2 layers right here, I believe, by the door,
Yeah.
and so it gives us time to prepare for when they burst through. And then we have the killing bulkhead down here, so we can pick them off one by one as they get in. And
Yeah, and
I'm also thinking because there's a slope, the ragdolling effect, they'll pile up against the door and the window too, so that'll help with defense too if it gets pretty hairy.
yeah, and for the folks who may not be watching every episode, before or at the end of last week, we had planted some corn, a couple of potatoes, and some coffee. Well, it looks like as part of the server issue, we lost our potatoes. I was able to make some stew, but the fresh potatoes that I had planted, because I think I had planted like 2. Yeah, when apparently the server restarted somewhere and the backup script didn't run, so it reverted us back to where the last time the script had been run for the things on the server. And it was basically that script had run right before I had planted the potatoes. So I came back and this entire row was empty except for the 1 stalk of corn and a coffee bean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad stuff happens sometimes to good people.
Yeah. What's our excuse?
I know. I think I spent that one karma point, that I earned like back in 5th grade. But yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So basically, we have an operational and somewhat secure base.
Mhm.
Um, the server reset kind of helped us a little bit, but we'll take what we can get. Because
Indeed.
I have a feeling that first horde is going to be brutal. Because we still don't have firearms.
Well,
I have a blunderbuss now, but
I have a pistol and the hunting rifle, but that's not gonna really cut it with the amount of ammo we don't have.
yeah, we've got plenty of 10 mil ammo. We just don't have an SMG. So
Well, we got an SMG.
did we?
Didn't we get that blue one, that whole one, last week?
Did we?
Yeah.
See, I'm getting old, right?
I recall that we got an SMG and some ammo with it, and I remember remarking saying, "Well, that's 1 second of fire."
Yeah,
Done.
that sounds right. That's starting to sound familiar. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's,
Hey, there's a zombie. Done. No more
yeah.
ammo.
Or 200 players. It's like, yeah, okay. You kill one zombie or 200 players. Your choice. All right. So, before I forget, we did make one XML file change for the black powder, gunpowder. Because of Alpha 13's resource gathering changes, that's why Mad Mole and the company made that change for the gunpowder, where it's one charcoal, one potassium to give you one gunpowder, because they're expecting the amount of resource that players are going to be gathering to be so much higher than what they've been doing traditionally. That it was just ridiculous amounts of gunpowder. I mean, even with what we've done here, where we reset it back to the old 1 for 1 to 10, it's a lot of gunpowder for very little work. And with the way that the new system is going to work, yeah, it would have been absolutely asinine.
And plus, we would have set it to 101 to 5 if it was single player.
Right.
But because it's the two of us and ammo is extremely tight, we decided to go with the 1 to 1 and 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear screaming zombie.
Oh, that was my stomach. Oh, just kidding. Yeah, we're at 27 minutes.
All right. We'll go ahead and call this one here and come back tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. You want to take us out then?
I believe I shall.
Alrighty then. I'm going back over here and getting warm. I think I have some hot cocoa down in the cave.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good right there. Either that or some hot spice cider. That sounds actually pretty good.
Only if it's hard
off
cider.
The game. Well, to each their own then. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. You know what to do with the like and the dislike, but if you hit the dislike, we'll slap your hands like like nuns with rulers. But anyways, if you like our videos, by all means, please share them. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and we appreciate it either way. And also, guys, we've been doing the view sync so you can see both of our videos simultaneously. It kind of adds to the interest of the story that we're doing here, I guess, or the gameplay. So you may enjoy that, and the link should be down below in our descriptions. It usually comes in the later afternoon after the videos go up. So, anyways, yeah. Anything else you'd like to add?
I was gonna say that's only because you remember to do it, man. I can never remember to do that. For some reason, it just goes right out the mind.
Well, we did do the whole thing where our schedules were a few hours apart, so that kind of did it too at one point. But
yeah, well, I did want to take a minute and thank everybody who have been hitting the like button and all of the new subscribers on both of our channels. The support's really appreciated, folks.
Definitely.
I know that I enjoy it. Silver said he enjoys it as well, and we wouldn't do it if we didn't enjoy it. And just having people hit that like button, it tells us that you're enjoying it, and that really makes it worthwhile for us. So thank you all for that. It is appreciated.
Yep. And that's about all I can think of to say.
I think we're pretty good.
All right. Well, in that case, see you all later. Twitch.
Take care and be safe out there, everybody.